I would say empowering.
People-focused.
Open, because I feel like I want to hear from as many people as I can and not kind of do a top-down approach.
I want to develop trust with employees, and I want them to take ownership of their ideas.
I think it's really important that service hires really good people. And I think that if you listen to them, if you meet their needs, if you consider their motivations, I think you end up with good products. When I started out first having people that I was managing, I was afraid to upset people. As I've grown as a leader, I've realized that you can still be tactful, but being direct and clear and treating the person as a professional, in doing so, I think you can't get kinder than that.
So for me, it's like a question of when didn't I doubt myself? I am making more of a deal out of something than it should be. So that's usually my go-to, is to go to other people and have them kind of help me out with explaining that maybe I shouldn't be quite so doubtful of myself.
All the supervisors and managers that I've had have always been extremely helpful and mentoring me and showing me what I would need to do to go to that next level.
As a leader of the company, you're going to come in as a brand new employee, you're going to do the work, push through, you're going to work hard, but don't let others take the credit for what you're doing.
Be honest about what you know, what you don't know, and being open to leaning on other people's expertise and learning from their expertise is how I think you can build good credibility with your customers.
To ask questions, because that's how you're going to learn, and just show your confidence as you gain that experience.
I think when you have people with different experiences, they can open your eyes, even a different way of thinking about something. So I think that that's been really helpful for me, and I feel like I've learned not only to be better at what I do, but to understand how all the interplay between all the different aspects. It's really nice to have people who can come in and say, I see that you're doing this way, but have you ever thought about doing it this way? And making something better. And I've seen a lot of improvement with some of the new engineers that I've had on our team.
I want to be the person that's, kind of like the psychiatrist, like that. So if I can help one person solve a problem that they're having, or even just listening to their problems and validating that, yes, they are having problems, and then we could work together, that's what motivates me. Outside of this position, I would probably be the same. It's not just being in a leadership position. So.
The most unexpected skill that's helped you succeed. So I think for me, my friendliness. So it seems like such a kind of a throwaway soft skill, but I think that comes with friendliness, comes with like being really interested in people and being very interested in their motivations. And I think it's a good team building skill, because I feel like the people that I work with, we have a genuine rapport. And I think that really helps, because you want to move your ship all in the same direction. And if you have that team rapport, that really helps that.
I think delegation is very important, but I think that helps you be able to balance tasks and responsibilities that you have. But again, back to trusting your employees. If you trust them, you can hand down different tasks and know that they're going to handle them.
What has helped you stay resilient during difficult situations? So that one for me is definitely my family. I come home and I decompress with them, and I tell them about my day, or I tell them, something that I did wrong, and this is good, right? You're gonna make mistakes through life, and it's okay for you to admit that you have a mistake, and here's how I plan on solving it. My family's really good at listening to all of that and giving me, good feedback and helpful feedback.
Remembering why I'm doing the job I'm doing. that we're here to support the warfighter. And so if I run into a challenge where I had a plan and my plan falls apart, stepping back a minute and saying, what's really the intent of what I'm trying to do? And is there a different way that I can get to that intent using a different approach? So I think for me, that's it, kind of the focus on the warfighter, the focus on the mission, and keeping people safe.
By better understanding, a person, I think you're better able to manage them, and they do better work if they're happier too. So I know that's something that Service does do well, and I hope that's a legacy that I contributed to, and it continues.
Back to the mission and the warfighter. And so for me, knowing that the work that I do can have real world impacts to actually keep people safe is very motivating for me.